very welcome back to Ireland AM. It's the 19th of October.
Yeah, now Aidan is live in the Phoenix Park all morning. Aidan, how are you getting on, buddy?
Good morning, Simon. Good morning, Anna. We're having a great time here. Despite the weather, that's not going to put us off. The Great Pink Run is underway. Many people running the 10K at the moment, thousands in fact, thousands. And very shortly our 5K fun run is going to kick off, and Team AM, who are here assembled, are ready to go. You're in the gear. Are we all set, folks?
Yes, completely set.
Yeah, okay. We'll find out more in a moment how training's been going or not for the team. But let's welcome Jill Murphy. You're part of Team AM this year. How are you?
I'm good. Cold, but like ready to go.
Good, and looking forward to it. For those who don't know, can you tell us what's been happening in your life in the last year?
Yeah, so it was actually on the 22nd of October last year that I had my surgery, and that's when the treatment process really started for me. So yeah, I had six months of chemotherapy, finished up in July with radiotherapy, and yeah, today means so much to me because like this time last year I couldn't do the run, and even a few months ago I couldn't even get off the couch to run or walk. So yeah, it means so much to me to be here today.
So is it an emotional day for you?
So emotional. I'll be finishing over the finish line in floods of tears. Like you can even tell, I'm just welling up a bit. So.
Okay, well it's great to have you here. We look forward to seeing you in the run later on. You guys have been training together for how long, Paul?
About 2 months now.
It's not been 2 months.
It has been 2 months. Well, I've been training for 2 months. I don't know about you two. But yeah, some of us have trained a little bit more than others. And then some, because there's been injuries now, because our poor Susie's injured her foot now as of today. So we're all going to do it together, though. I had originally said I was just going to leave them all to them, but now I'm going to go with them. So we're all going to go together. And
you're running for your friend today, Helena.
I'm running for my friend Helena today, who is in the middle of her treatment. She's literally in the middle of chemo, and she is such a strong, brave woman, just like our Jill here. So, and it's emotional hearing people's stories who are so far like gone in their treatment or during their treatment and all that sort of stuff. So it's a nice place to be.
And how is she?
She's good. She's watching from home, and she's texting me and she's saying good luck, and she's sending me her well wishes.
Well, give her a big shout out there.
Well, hi
Helena! Now, Susie, what will we deal with first? Because we could be here a while. Will we talk about the injury? Do you want to get the excuses out of the way?
I'd scooch over everything and just be like, I'm absolutely delighted to be here. So I think let's scooch over everything.
No, we've plenty of time.
No, we don't.
Are you injured?
Look, listen, James Patrice and Elaine Kelly are much important people than me. No, I hurt my foot. I have it doesn't matter. But I had physio and I've diaphene, and I don't care. I can't even talk about Jill because she's thrown me through a loop there. But to be 26 and to be now 27, and she said she couldn't be here last year, and there's women who aren't here today. And I lost my auntie to breast cancer, and we have a survivor and an auntie. And do you know what? These women are amazing, and the men are amazing, and I'm just so honoured, to be standing in the Phoenix Park freezing on an October day. But do you know what? It's so worth it. Yeah.
Tell us about your two aunties who've been through cancer.
So my auntie Vera was diagnosed 14 years ago, and thank God it's a survivor. And we thought really it was a death sentence. We were really, really upset about it. And my auntie Vera was diagnosed then in 2014, but unfortunately we lost her last August. So you don't believe anyone's going to die from breast cancer, but people do. Mm-hmm. And that's why people like this are running today, because we find a cure, we find all the research. And for my daughter Hannah, who's now turning 3, this will be a long distant memory that we will have everything that we need because of amazing women like Jill and everybody else who raise awareness for it. So yeah.
Okay. And we should mention as well, Susie, nicely said, it's also your wedding anniversary today. You and Joey are married?
6 years today.
Well, a nice reason to celebrate today as well.
Lots of celebrations today, yeah. And you're getting some weird pleasure out of
I'm
me.
I'm really not. I will be there to carry you over the line if Joey's not here.
It's not. It's all you. It's all you. And you've carried me many a night, Aidan, many a night.
Jill, on that, what Susie's talking about there, so young to be diagnosed with breast cancer, what message and how important is it for other young women to be aware?
Just to not be afraid to go get yourself checked, because if I didn't have the confidence that day in my GP, I still probably wouldn't even know. So it's just if you feel a lump, it could be nothing sinister, it could be, but just knowledge is power, so you just have to go get it checked out and have the confidence to do so.
Okay, let's chat with the rest of Team AM who'll be running in the 5K today. Elaine, Carly, you already win the prizes for best dressed, I think.
Thank you very much. Well, I am running today because of my lovely friend Emma Hannigan, who sadly passed away there last year. But you know what? She was a fashion icon. Anyone who knew her, she loves glitter and sparkle. So she inspired me to dress like this today. I think she'd be thrilled. I even have my unicorn wings here. you know, everything's in place because, you know, one has to turn out well for a race like this, I think, if you need to fight with all the glamorous ladies out there, because I think the one thing people forget about breast cancer is that the disease itself is awful. It's an awful disease, but people, they take their treatment and they take it well. But things like, I mean, it might be a joke wig, but a lot of women have to wear wigs through treatment. They lose their hair, they lose their eyelashes, their eyebrows, maybe a breast, maybe two breasts. They lose their femininity as well. And through all of that, Emma, she always put the smile on, put the lipstick on, had a gorgeous, it turned out beautifully. And I think she sent the rain today maybe to take the you-know-what out of me. But, you know, we may as well do it for her. Because, of course, I mean, I've been an ambassador for Breast Cancer Ireland now for 4 years because of Emma. She got me roped into it in the first place. And there's nowhere else I'd rather be today, rain or shine, or rain and rain and rain, as we see today.
Indeed. So she's close to your heart and in your thoughts today.
Oh, very much
what's
so.
the feeling and the atmosphere amongst the thousands of runners today?
Do you know what? I love it because it's my 4th year doing it now. And if you look back here, you'll see a bit later on at the start line, there's the same people you'll see over and over again. And some people aren't here this year that would have done it in previous years. Some people would have sat in the sideline in previous years and wouldn't have been able to run, as we see here this morning, and they're running today and they're doing it today. And even if you're going through something as traumatic as breast cancer for you or your families, I think you get a great sense of hope and a great sense of almost peace and camaraderie, because sometimes it can be a lonely battle for people who are undergoing it and their families. But when you see like 7,000 people, up to 10,000 between the 3 runs, when you see you've got that many people have your back, God, it's a great feeling for anyone who's going through anything. So that's why we're all here, and that's why everybody else is here.
Nicely said, Elaine. James Patrice, good morning to you, sir, and to your mammy, Veronica.
Good morning, how are you?
Things.
Very well, thanks.
We have the leg warmers on, and I've my glitter
Can we
on.
see that?
I mean,
Because
like, this
they
is
deserve
true
to be
glamour here
seen.
now, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm good to go. I'm emceeing today, so I thought that would get me out of having to actually run or walk, but it turns out I have to do it and then leg it down and do it. But I'm so excited. We did it last year as well,
we had
and
a fantastic time.
it's just brilliant. Like, the atmosphere is incredible, and you know, all of the money raised today from people registering in sponsorship, it's going towards research all the time at Breast Cancer Ireland. And the research at the moment, I think that they're really pushing is the recurrence of cancer in women, which can happen for a lot of older ladies or younger, and I think that's really important to focus on as well. So if it means getting our glitter on and having the crack, it's great. I mean, the atmosphere is electric today. It's brilliant. I've been attacking everyone with the glitter as well. It's in my pocket. Aidan is next.
And the pink lipstick.
And pink
Aidan,
lipstick,
You're not
yeah.
getting away with that.
Well,
Pink
if we're going with the glitter, we might as well
Why
go
not?
with the
Yeah,
lipstick too,
totally.
indeed. So how did you get on last year, Veronica?
Oh, fantastic. We had a fabulous time.
Yeah.
The rain was great. I
Yeah.
have to say, we just went home and we kind of did this with the socks, you know,
Yeah,
as you
yeah,
do.
we were
Drip, drip, drip,
physically
drip.
saturated,
But the atmosphere
yeah.
was brilliant. And
Yeah.
it's, again, the same again this year. It's just amazing.
It's
These
a great
women
thing.
are fantastic.
Yeah, and that's
Brilliant.
what we've kind of done, because we did it last year. I've been with Breast Cancer Ireland now about 18 months, helping them out. And the reason I keep doing it is because I mean, you meet these people and you see them again and again. All these great women, Denise, Georgie, Teresa, all these fab ladies, like you know as well, Elaine. And they inspire you. They get you going. They get you to just get up and give it a lash, because if they can go through what they've done, and the fabulous Jill there, sure, look, it won't be too hard for us to get a bit wet. You know.
Well, best of luck in the race. It's coming up
you so
very
much.
shortly.
Yeah.
You guys, good luck with that. Some of the ladies that James mentioned there, we will be meeting later on, and we'll be seeing Team AM at the end of the 5K, whether we're carrying this girl over the line or not. So good luck to you all. It's back to you guys in the studio.